Don't question me. I'm cringy as hell. I know. I'm a big goof, but hey, that's why you guys love me. Isn't that right? Probably not, but I'm doing it anyway. I am not editing it out. Anyway, starting off, it's already Sunday. That means Yuri gets to come over to our house. I don't feel like my camera is far enough away because you can barely see my shoulders. Let me try. I can't push this back because I've got stuff behind my monitor. I'll figure it out sometime. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasing, and of course we start off the video with me not being able to read. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, never put Yuri aside. Yuri is our main focus during this playthrough. She's our number one concern, our number one top, absolute, tip-top, tippy-top main priority. Real high up there. She's above my hat priority. My arm popped in that motion. I don't know if you guys heard it, but that was a nice pop. It was amazing. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. I don't want to change our priorities. We might have to, but I don't want to. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? It's not okay to do that. If I was playing through this on my own, I wouldn't do that, but with recording and me just all about Yuri, I'm just picking Yuri. But if this was a real life situation, I wouldn't have been doing things quite this way. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Rockers! I've never seen her outside her blazer. Kinda cute. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Yeah, there's been a silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Get that text box out of the way. I can see through it. I don't really see that big of a mess. Like, there's just over here a little bit draping down, but that's not a big deal. Those books, that's not really messy in my opinion. I mean, the cup there could be messy if it's got anything in it, but it's not that big of a deal as long as she remembers to clean it. She's got plants. It's more than what I have in my room. Also a mess. I also recognize the same stuffed animal and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Where's the mess? I don't see a mess. It's cleaner than my room. And my room's clean, in my opinion. Except for the clutter areas. Am I running over my headphone? I was. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. Of course she did. She's wanting these simple little things to get to you. Okay, I say simple little things, but these little things are going a long way. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep! There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Yeah, I looked her gaze off. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. Come on, open up, though. Yeah. Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Rockers. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make a stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. Y'all probably didn't even understand the first word I said. You did a thing. Oh, okay. But this is just like punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. How's that thing? Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Rockers. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. Are we getting a little bit of backstory here? You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Rockers? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. The sad thing is, Faith told me this, and I still didn't expect it to be her whole life thing. I thought it started because of Monica. I still think Monica's part of the issue here. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about it? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I've tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. Exactly. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Rockers. And I keep getting told that as well. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Caring for you would be an important thing. Making sure you're happy, you know how important you are, how much you mean to someone is an important thing. You matter. Everyone matters. If someone's depressed, they feel worthless. They themselves are an important thing. Helping them is an important thing. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. You shouldn't be laughing at that. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. Yeah. She's gonna make me feel really bad for choosing Yuri. I could change it all in this setting, I'm sure. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Rockers. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streamed down Sayori's face. But you're not a horrible person. Just because you make a few selfish decisions doesn't make you a horrible person. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. That doesn't make you a horrible person. You're trying to get members. That's an understandable thing to do. I'm your friend, so of course you're going to try to make me join like that. I would have done that to any of my friends. If I'd started a club, I've immediately been like, hey, you should join. Hey, you should join. I've immediately been all over them. I probably would have annoyed the shit out of them. That doesn't mean I'm a horrible person. And if it does, well then, hey, I guess I'm a horrible person. Doesn't change how I'm going to act, doesn't change how I'm going to feel. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. But you don't. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Rockers. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make new friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Rockers. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Rockers. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. Sometimes that's all someone needs, is know that they're cared about. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. The thing that needs to change could quite possibly be you spending all of your time with her and no more Yuri. It is extremely. Oh, my lampshade fell farther than normal, so it was a little bit darker. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Oh no. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Rockers. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. I'm gonna go ahead and redo my whole camera. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How'd you like for me to spend it all with you? Uh, um, It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. I think the impossible may have just happened. I think Sayori might be higher on my scale than Yuri now. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If it did, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Ah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I don't know why, but I just love moments like that. That's what really reaches out to me. I wish I had a better way of explaining it, but the way my brain works, I've told you guys before, here it is again. I'm going to lay down in bed after I finish recording, and I'm going to know how to explain it perfectly. I'll try to say it to myself, I won't be able to do it like that. It's only formed perfectly in my head, never in words is it perfect. I say goodbye to you, Sayori, and leave her house. On the way home, I still find myself uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong voice. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. Look at her in her little... She's out for uniform as well. It's cute. Now, Yuri's on my scale. Like... I really like Yuri. She's really adorable and cute. But... she won't be the one I would want to go with indefinitely. It's kind of hard to explain. Oh no. Oh no. But I'm still into Yuri. My feelings for her are the same as they've always been. It's just my feelings for Sayori have changed and went up above Yuri. That doesn't mean I'm going to be fangirling and stuff over Sayori, because that's a whole different kind of thing. I mean, it's weird. Like, I still feel the same way as I've always felt, so I'm still going to fangirl and everything over Yuri. But for Sayori, my feelings for her have changed, and now she's up and above. Doesn't mean I'll be fangirling over Sayori, but my feelings are deeper for Sayori. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to really explain it. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, if I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room, where anything could happen. There's a bed with 2 pillows there. Both of us might wind up in it. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Wasn't like this 2 days ago. That can be said for the both of us. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Is porn? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly on her lap, making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting. Aromatherapy. Candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. Just relax. Lay down. I'll lay down with you. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Let's go and use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. plan to cover the windows in black pepper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. So, in Miss Dick's class, she had one of those. It was kind of like a teardrop shape-ish thing. And no one in class called it a diffuser. We just saw it huffing out the steam and the oils. And we're like, we're not going to remember the name of diffuser, so we're just going to call that the huffer. Mystic's like, don't call it the huffer. We're like, it's huffer. Every day we're like, oh, got to turn on the huffer. Press the button. It starts huffing up the steam. I'm like, haha. That was my job every day. Whether anyone else accepted it or not, I took it upon myself every day. Walk up, step from Miss Dick's desk, stare at her. She's like, what? Got to turn on the huffer. Turns it on. Walks back to my seat. She'd laugh. It was funny. We had this lemongrass scent, and it smelled like Fruit Loops. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I'm not. Not familiar at all. Nope. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Contributors. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. It's just like magic! Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Having that going off in this room, you know stuff's about to go down. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway in the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper under the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Kind of like what I had in Mystic's room, because I had the ribbons draping on her door, so when she opened her door, it opened outward, which means it was perfect. You had to push through, and it was amazing. I mean, it would look better if I'd done thinner strips, or if I'd done like beads or something, but I didn't have that. I did what I could with what I had. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks, all cute and adorable. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? There's a special reason for that, man. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Rockers. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. Aww. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own way, you know. If you promise you won't... Oh wait, I'm using the wrong voice. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous she got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me a knife with a handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where'd you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! That's not a me thing. This is one of the few differences between me and my character. Rockers! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Nah, it's a sharp-looking knife. I can just... Nothing's gonna happen at all. The knife will break by the mighty force of my hand. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. It's not your fault. Common knowledge when it comes to knives. You don't just poke at the blade, point or blade, randomly. You gotta be very careful about that. There's certain ways to do things with a knife. This knife is very sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Let me see your wrists. I'm worried now. I don't know why that just hit. It's because of a few people I've talked to and tried to help. But all of a sudden I'm concerned. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing, but I do it anyway. take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Rockers, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. You did. I knew that would be a bad idea. Oh man. Oh, this got weird. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Rockers. Hey, she's smiling about it, so must have done something. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. I'm weird. I accept it. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Tablets. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. Be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on plate, catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I know it. I come in and see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it over her arm. Ah, nothing. Is it too hot in here or something? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. I know it. I know what you have hiding under your sleeves now, whether my character does or not. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. I understand the feeling. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. Why does my chair keep creaking? Golly. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, hinting to all things that we've already done. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I turn to my room and kneel back down in front of her. That's adorable. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Aww. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Things keep up like this, cause there's no Monica to interrupt now. Things could really go somewhere. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our events start. Is that okay? That's great. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Is it wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was so concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it'd be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. The important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast, because she doesn't have the extra time to spend with you. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Rockers. I try. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I won't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, Rockers. Sayori. Just now we weren't... Uh-oh. It's okay, Rockers. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm so... Oh, wait. Wrong voice. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. This is awkward. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't... Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. No, it doesn't. They've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Rockers? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. Oh no. No. And I feel like a douche in this situation, because I knew she was going to feel like this. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Rockers. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. It's not wasted. You won't have trouble with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika was right about what? Sayori. Shit just got real. Tell me what Monika told you. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Rockers. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Rockers. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Okay, I might not be able to bring myself to continue making yuri choices throughout this playthrough. I might not have the heart to do that. I'm going to have to start going Sayori. Sorry, Yuri, because I know that in doing this, you're next to hurt. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Later, Yuri. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. And that's something I should have. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Rockers. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Rockers, is this really okay? Of course. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Rockers. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Rockers. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. It always takes time. Nothing is instant. Nothing will immediately go away. Nothing will immediately disappear. You're going to keep working at. It's gotta be something you're willing to spend time taking care of. It's going to take time. It's going to take a while. You just need to power through it. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we all really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. And that is exactly what I would do. Hey, Rockers. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. I can't say no. I can't say no, Sayori. My heart goes out to people like Sayori. I, I It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Rockers, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Shuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we were performing. Oh, God. Ugh. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. God damn chair. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm not worried about what Monica thinks. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Should have given me a choice. You should take a little responsibility for her, Rockers. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Monica's spying on us. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? I don't think so. That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. She's spying on us. And then, of course I get a shiver when I say that. Either a rabbit just jumped on my grave, or I'm correct on the whole she's spying on us and something's about to go terribly wrong here. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems for the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Just a percent symbol, and nothing but get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem was never actually finished. It just stops moving. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Rockers? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. I don't care about myself. I care about Sayori. I need to get to Sayori ASAP. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. Oh no. I swallow. Oh no. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. Oh no. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the actual hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. That is my biggest fear. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never. 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 I probably just corrupted the last 2 minutes of editing. Or not editing, but recording. There's no more Sayori here. I don't have any save data. I start a new game. Everything for Sayori is just junk. And then the story's changed around it. I'm saving that for next time. This game hit my biggest fear. And it hit hard. That is the scariest thing for me. Me doing my best to help someone. To do what's best for them. And it not being enough. And then they wind up doing what Sayori did. This is going to be on my head the rest of the night, and possibly all day tomorrow. I'm going to go through the game as is, but I don't know if I'm going to record it or not. I'll decide that as I play. And then later, I'm going through all of my files, deleting everything about the game, hoping that I can bring it back and Sayori will be in here and I can save her. Screw Yuri. Well, that's it for this video. People were telling me it was going to fuck with my head. Oh yeah, it is. Bad thing is, I don't want to edit this video tomorrow, because I have to see that again. If you like this video, be a hero, because I obviously wasn't. Slap that like button on this little ass. Until next time, peace.